Hello everyone, this is Rick and welcome to Astral Club. This is Astral Vibrational Exercise. Before we get into it, just want to mention Patreon. If you'd like to support the channel on Patreon and join the many others who have done so, you can certainly do so. When you join Patreon, you can support the channel. Advanced podcasts will come your way. There's a chat function where we can all talk together and a direct mail for questions. If that sounds like interesting to you, just go down to the description section and click the link. Next up, private astral projection lessons. If you'd like a lesson to learn how to astral project, work with folks now all over the world. If that sounds of interest to you, just go down to the description and there's an email there. Just send me information, or actually send me an email asking for information. Okay, let's get started here. This episode was inspired by one of my patrons on Patreon. His name is JR, and this was his idea, so I decided to do it. Okay, why is this exercise important? Why is the vibrational phase important? Well, the vibrational phase is the beginning of an astral projection. When you feel this phase, and it's well named. It very much feels like your body is vibrating. As a matter of fact, if it's very intense, it can feel, and this has happened to me a number of times, it can feel like the bed is jumping up and down. The reason your brain is interpreting it that way is because your mind knows that your body's not moving, yet it senses this extreme movement. So it deduces, by process of elimination, that if you're not moving, then the bed must be moving. But of course, the bed is not moving. It is you that is moving. As a matter of fact, your astral body is actually kind of jumping up and in and out of your body, which generates what your poor physical mind is trying to figure out and interpret properly, but that's what's happening. Your physical body is not moving. So if you can induce this vibrational phase, that is the first step to a full-on astral projection. So how do you do it? Well, here's one example of a way to do it. Now, the preparation for this exercise, for most people, relaxation goes a long way to begin perceiving the flow of these energies. If this is your case, start by trying this exercise while lying down after relaxing for about 20 minutes. A silent place and dimmed lights can help you relax. You definitely want to be somewhere you know you're not going to be disturbed. Preferably, there's not going to be any disturbing noise either. If you think you'll fall asleep within 20 minutes, set a timer to notify you after 20 minutes so you start the exercise while you're lucid. The timer shouldn't be jarring. It should be something that will bring you to consciousness, but not make you start to become physically totally awake. You could lie in your bed or recline in a comfortable chair. Personally, I prefer the prone position in bed, but whatever works for you. For obvious reasons, you don't want to try this process while driving or operating machinery. Okay, this is the step-by-step vibrational technique. Number 1, relax your physical body and try to be in a quiet frame of mind. Imagine, you just have to imagine it at this stage. Imagine that your astral duplicate is hovering just above your physical self. 2, with your willpower, concentrate the energies from your astral body, that's hovering right above you, to the top of your physical head. 3, move the concentrated energies you have created now downwards towards your feet, making the energies flow through each cell of your physical body and through every area of your astral body. So this is happening in your mind at the same time. The energy's flowing down the astral body that's hovering just above you, as well as your physical body. When your energies reach your feet, move them back up towards your head. Keep moving your energies up and down, establishing a closed circuit of energies. That is really important. Your energies will flow through your body and within the boundaries of your astral body. There is no external path or exchange of energies beyond your astral body. This is number 4, start moving your energies slowly, taking 3 to 5 seconds to go from your head to your feet. This should be an even flow back and forth. Nothing jarring, just like an even slow flow back and forth from your head to your feet. Your attention to detail is important in this stage. The energies will follow the focal point of your attention. So make sure you go through every area of your body. As you move your energies, you may identify areas that are blocked, areas that the energies seem to skip over, or where you feel less flow of energies. If that happens, focus a bit more on that particular area. Apply more of your willpower to unblock and activate that area of the astral body and your physical body. You may feel some heat on your physical body when you do this. What you're doing is you're trying to possibly unblock a chakra. So be prepared for that. It shouldn't be uncomfortable, though. It should just be a sense of warmth. Maybe moving energy. Depends. Anyway, number 5, increase the speed of the energies gradually. If you lose track of the movement at some point, go back to a slower pace and gradually increase the speed again. Try not to concentrate on your breathing in this exercise and try to avoid moving your eyes as you're moving the energies up and down. Your willpower should move the astral body energies only, not the physical body. I just want to repeat that. Your physical body here should not move at all. Only the astral body should be allowed to move at all. Because if you move your physical body, you can dissipate very quickly this energy flow and sabotage the vibrational state. Number 6, try to increase the speed up to the point where your whole energy body is vibrating. The movement up and down will then disappear or become less perceivable, and your energy body will be buzzing, energized, electrified. At this point, you should start entering into the vibrational state. And as I said before, it should feel like a comfortable electric current going through your body. And as I said, be prepared if it's a strong vibrational phase. You may feel like the bed's hopping up and down, so I just want to warn you ahead of time, don't be alarmed. I can promise you that it's not an earthquake. Unless you're in California, then I don't really want to promise you anything. But, I'm still 99% sure that it's not going to be an earthquake. It's going to be the feeling of your astral body starting to shake loose from the physical self. At this point, you want to be well versed in the various techniques of astral projection. And I've had episodes where I've talked about the variety of techniques. My favorite, which I'll just mention now, at least in my earlier days, nowadays I just find myself out of my body wherever I want to go. So I shortcut a lot of this stuff nowadays. I don't go through a vibrational phase anymore. I just feel a quick transition of blackness and bam, I'm, at whatever place I want to go to usually. But for most people, especially when you're starting, you're going to go through this vibrational phase. And if you want to do like the rollout method, which I used to do when I was, a kid and what have you, essentially what you want to do is roll your astral body out of yourself without moving your physical body. And then just allow yourself to fall. It doesn't hurt. It's just like a sensation of falling and then hitting something solid, but there's no pain involved. Yeah, on the other hand, if you're the kind of person who enjoys sleeping on their back and wants to just float right out of their body, you can do that as well. Some people like doing a ladder thing or climbing a rope. Others just like to float out. All I want to tell you is if you do the float out method, make sure you keep on floating right through the ceiling, right on up above your home. Because for new people, if you do the float out method, it's somewhat common to end up bobbing against the ceiling, unsure of how to get down or how to move. So that's just my hint if you end up using that particular method. Okay, so that is how to induce the vibrational phase. You may get it on the first try, or it may take a while for you to get this working for you. But it's a good way to induce the state. And it also helps to train your consciousness of what you're trying to achieve. So there's a greater chance that just in your sleeping phase, you'll actually start having the vibrational phase kick in, and you'll become lucid, and you might just astral project right from there. Okay, if you liked this episode, please hit the like button, share it with those of like minds, subscribe if you haven't already, and it's free, why not? And comments. Let me know if you have other techniques for inducing the vibrational phase, or what you thought about this particular practice. Any comments at all, questions are always welcome. Once again, this is Rick, and I will see you on the astral plane.